Rupert Taryn, you want the dirt sucked out of your ducts? Well, these guys will suck the money out of your wallet. Meet Mo.
What's the name?
Okay, what's the name right there?
But what's
Moshe
the name?
Peretz, that's you. Mo's the partner in an air duct cleaning company that's sucking in the cash.
$1,750 is exactly what I paid.
Cleaning up by using dirty tricks, according to some of their customers.
I think they deliberately misled me.
With a bunch of websites for supposedly local five-star companies that lure you in. Does it make you mad?
Oh yeah, I was hot.
Technicians with a shop vac and an attitude. Do you feel like this guy ripped you off?
Oh yeah.
And a method to make sure your money is funneled their way. Do you know what a bait and switch is?
Wait, what?
This is Shayla.
I called a local company named Nectar.
At least they look like a local company. Their address is in Redford, where Shayla and her husband Steve live. And Nectar Duct Cleaning has some sweet reviews. Look at all those 5 stars. Technician Dennis from Nectar showed up and told Shayla her ducts not only needed cleaning, but a chemical treatment to kill germs. Shayla told him,
Let's just keep it as cheap as possible. That's it. Those are the only 2 services I want.
An hour later, the Nectar guy was done and wanted payment for...
What? What do you mean $2,100?
The couple say their ducts aren't even any cleaner, so I opened one up to see what $2,000 worth of duct cleaning looks like. So...
Dog food.
Yeah, old dog food. But it's filthy. I mean, it's definitely not clean. This is dirty. And then there's this gadget.
Apparently they charge $699 to put a UV light in your furnace, which is supposed to kill the bacteria in the furnace. Our furnace is 2 years old. I would have never asked for that.
Shayla's an 8th grade teacher. She says this looks like a student science project. They headed to Nectar's supposed office. This is the headquarters of Nectar Duct Cleaning in Redford. Looks like an alleyway to me. Yep, Nectar apparently doesn't even exist. Except on the web. You called Nectar to come out.
Right.
And who was doing the billing?
The bill that was sent to my husband's email was from Ampure, A-M-P-U-R-E.
And you never even heard of that
I never
company.
called them.
April hired a company called Jones Duct Cleaning out of Highland Park.
I was trying to do my research, find somebody that had reputable reviews, all 5-star, and if I recall, quite a few. And now I'm thinking those were all fakes. They must have been.
April was unimpressed with Jones Duct Cleaning.
He just went around with a shop vac and shop vac the top of my vents and then sprayed in a weird chemical. And I was like, you know, this is weird. I could have done this.
The cost, $1,000. She paid by check.
And I said, who should I make it out to? And he said, Ampure. And I said, that's not the company I hired.
Ampure again? Well, what's up with the 5-star rated Jones Duct Cleaning April called? Well, somewhere on this block in Highland Park is supposed to be Jones Air Duct Cleaning. I don't see it. Meet Margie. She hired
Cardinals Air Duct.
Here's their website, Cardinal Air Ducts of Dearborn. Here's their 5-star reviews. So you think that they didn't do a very good job?
They didn't do a job at all.
And guess who Margie ended up paying $800 to? Woo! Now here's a fancy place. This is the address for Cardinal Duct Cleaners. But guess what? There's no Cardinal Duct Cleaners in there, just a bunch of investment firms and lawyers' offices. This appears to be Bait and Switch. The Bait, a website for a duct cleaner in your town with lots of 5-star reviews. The Switch, someone from Ampure, a company with not so great reviews, shows up to do the job and take your money. Here's some Ampure customers. Victoria got this Valpak coupon for a duct cleaning from Ampure for $89. She said the Ampure tech started to upsell her, but she told the guy she just wanted that $89 deal. He took out a hose and started banging around her duct. And how long did he spend inside the house?
10 minutes, 5-10 minutes.
He took the $89 and left. You don't think he cleaned your ducts at all?
No.
Joe had an $89 Ampure coupon as well. He says the tech worked for an hour at his house, didn't even take off all his vent covers, as you can see, but for $89, he was satisfied.
I have the $90 ready for him.
Right.
Literally in my hand, cash, ready for him.
But Joe was in for a big surprise. He was told he owed $1,750. Furious, Joe demanded the tech's manager's number.
He told me, you can't have that number. You're not privy to that. No one speaks to Moses. Or Mo, a.k.a. Mo.
He says he finally got to speak to Mo on the tech's phone.
Moses was, that's our coupon. It may say that. This is what we do when we go in. We rack up the price for every vent. You have to pay for each individual vent.
Joe says once he turned on the air, the dust blew all over. Joe says he's humiliated. Ampure is a company run by two old friends, Alexandru Archier and Moisha Moses Peretz. Alex and Mo as in Ampure. And purely, they're living the good life. Look, Mo's got himself a new $140,000 Mercedes. You only live once, he exclaims on Facebook. Alex likes posting about his extravagant lifestyle as well. According to their incorporation papers, Ampure's business address is Mo's home in this gated subdivision in Farmington Hills. So if you want to complain, you can't get in. You won't find a street address on Ampure's website. Unlike the websites for Cardinal Duct Cleaners, Jones, and Nectar, the businesses with great reviews the customers said were called, but were then serviced by Ampure. Let's see if they're right. I have an undercover customer call Nectar Duct Cleaning. The technician, Dennis, comes out. More than 4 hours late, I might add. And look, he's wearing an Ampure shirt.
What company are you with?
I'm with Nectar, they're duct cleaning. I'm their technician, but I mean, I'm with Ampure.
Dennis the tech says Nectar is one of Ampure's other offices, and he works out of Southfield.
Southfield. I thought Nectar was in Redford.
Okay. I don't know where that branch that you called is. I don't know where that branch part is. Where I came from, my branch where I grabbed my car, Southfield.
Southfield? Ampure is supposed to be in Farmington.
Who owns the company?
Yeah, why?
Who?
Why do you want to know all this stuff?
Well, I'd just like to know who I'm doing business with, you know.
For the most part, I'm a part owner, but I'm not like the owner of the
Owner.
Dennis spends exactly 6 minutes looking over the ducts, says the job will cost $1,100. Our customer says he wants to think about it. Dennis says there's a $49 fee for the call, promises to mail a written estimate and receipt, and takes off. By the way, we never did get the receipt or estimate. The van the Nectar/Ampure tech is driving has no company name on it, but it's registered to Mo Peretz. Hey Mo, how you doing? Rob Wolchek from Fox 2. Time for me to vent on this duct guy. Nectar Air Duct Cleaning in Redford?
I'm not familiar in that business.
You're not familiar with it? No, okay, sir. Well, are you familiar with Ampure? Because that's who came out.
You can call it the city. You can call it the number up here.
Yeah.
The owner name is Alex, man.
Okay, but here's the deal. You're also one of the owners. Because the business is registered at your house.
I know, I become to this year, sir.
You what?
I've just become this year.
You just became what this year? Listen.
Ownership.
What about Jones Duct Cleaning? You familiar with that?
No, sir.
Okay, well, it's another fake company. And guess who comes out? Ampure.
Comes out of what?
Comes out to do the job, Ampure. Mo wants to blame everything on his partner, Alex. The business is registered at your house.
It doesn't matter, but it doesn't matter.
What do you mean it doesn't matter? The guy
because
comes.
He's my friend.
Okay, so the other thing
because
is.
He's my friend,
all right,
sir.
Do you know who Dennis is, the service technician?
He's a technician,
okay,
yes, sir.
He's driving your van, and he's making the calls.
It's under the company.
And allegedly cheating people.
Can I close my door?
Sure, you can close your door. Why don't you roll the window down? Actually, Mo, according to the Secretary of State, the van is registered to you personally at your home/business address. Hey, Mo, what do you know? You're in the Hall of Shame. Now, Shayla and Steve tell me they filed a small claims lawsuit, and before the case even went to court, they were refunded more than $1,100 from Ampure. After I confronted Mo, Alex, the other owner of Ampure, called me. He says they have a 100% customer satisfaction guarantee. He claims Nectar and the other supposed duct cleaning companies subcontract Ampure to do the jobs. He says he doesn't know anything about those websites or the fake addresses. He told me a guy named Ryan handles that. He didn't know Ryan's last name or where Ryan was located, but did have a phone number. I called Ryan. He wouldn't tell me his last name either. He promised to call me back with answers, but he never did.